Hello, 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 humanity. Hoping that your Thanksgiving was spectacular and really, really wonderful. Hope you didn't overeat like I did. I really went too far. I ate too much. But with with this lifestyle, this eating lifestyle, it's easy to get right back, get right back on the saddle and get started again. I was looking in the mirror today, and remember, I told you I got a lot of weight to lose and a long way to go, right? But nevertheless, I've gotten some small results in terms of energy and, just a few little tiny things. But at any rate, I'm thinking about two things as it relates to this eating lifestyle. Christmas is coming up, so I'm hoping that, but don't quote me on it and don't hold me to it. I'm hoping that I can take some really, really highly sweetened dishes, uh, high in carbs and calories and this, that, and the other, and transform them into a sugar-free or a really, really low condensed sugar content, and take out some of the carbs, and also provide a lower caloric content along with the recipe. And so, at any rate, I realized that, I've got to get something going, to not just stabilize where I am, but to take me further because, like I said, I got a lot of weight to lose. So I'm thinking that I may. I may use kale as an appetizer because that's just like today. I'm coming with some more recipes, a really, really simple and affordable apple pie. But in the meantime, I haven't eaten. And so what did I do? My go-to appetizer, sugar-free, healthy for you in terms of nutritional value, low in carbs and low in calories. Took me some kale, threw it in the it took me some kale and threw it in the air fryer, and it's satisfying. And I'm hoping that you'll utilize kale as well. When you find yourself, you're trying to. You want something real, real quick, and of course you want it low in carbs, you want it low in caloric content, and you want it sugar free. Get you some kale. I mean, the things that you can do with kale. When I went to go and get the images of the kale. I've tried the sauteed kale with various things in that, but I never tried the sauteed kale with apples. And isn't it ironic? I'm coming with some apple recipes. Well, one apple recipe, the apple pie, along with the extra sweetened apple juice. But I hadn't even thought about that. Throwing a couple of apples in and maybe some pecans and sauteing it, kale sauteed, and with your favorite seasoning, you would be amazed. And all of these things can be put in place with maybe a real, real high fat, high sugar content because remember, you're trying to reduce those cravings. You're trying to feel a little bit better. Kale has so many medicinal purposes. You know what I'm saying? It really, and of course, you wouldn't try anything without consulting your physician. But kale is really a win-win-win for those of us that really do have a huge struggle with food, with cravings and sugar. So anyway, here's the recipe for the very, very simple. I can't emphasize enough how simple these kale chips are. You get you a cup full of kale, washed and chopped. Very simple. Throw it, get your favorite seasoning. You may want to do, maybe you like hot chips. Get you some hot pepper seasoning. And maybe you like dill chips. Get you some dill powder. Maybe you like Cajun chips. Get you some Cajun seasoning. And maybe you like barbecue chips. get you some barbecue sugar-free seasoning powder. Put that over there. Get you some plastic bags if you're on the go today. Throw you just huge amounts in there. And as opposed to reaching for, I like chips too, so I'm not saying, not reach for chips. And remember we discussed thoroughly, but not thorough enough about deprivation. You don't want to start taking things out of your diet forever that that that's probably not reasonable, because if you really really like something, not unless your doctor tells you that you can no longer have it again in life, chances are you're going to eat it again. But it's wonderful when you can make a decision that you won't allow the deprivation to sabotage your new eating lifestyle. You'll eat your chips occasionally, but you got your go-to chips that taste, I mean, they taste wonderful. I tell you, no lie, before my mentality changed as it relates to eating, I never would have considered kale chips. I've seen the recipe for kale chips over and over and over again, but never, never, never would I have uh, considered kale chips. It's like, oh, yuck, 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 double yuck. You have to be kidding. But it's wonderful that when your mentality changes as it relates to food, you're more apt to make considerations of foods that you just never would have even considered. And I tell you, once again, prove the old lady wrong. Get you some kale and try the simple, affordable, and healthy kale chip recipe. It's real, real simple, real, real easy. So, like I say, you get your one cup of kale, chopped and washed, put it in a cup, put it in a bowl, whatever you want. Choose your favorite seasoning, barbecue, hot, butter, whatever it is. Make sure it doesn't have any sugar. Go and reach and get the seasoning. Sprinkle 1 teaspoon of your seasoning over the kale, and make sure it covers the circumference of all of the kale. And then stay mindful. Remember, the tablespoon is the larger of the spoons. The teaspoon is the smaller of the spoons. You want a teaspoon of your favorite seasoning. And if it's salty, maybe even cut that down to half of a teaspoon. You're going to take that and transfer it to your air fryer. You're gonna leave it in the air fryer on high for maybe, like I say, 8 to 10 minutes. And you can check it along the way, maybe after 3 minutes, because I don't really know how your air fryer performs. It should start crisping. Your kale should start crisping just like a chip within maybe 2 minutes. So just check it. Periodically. You may not have to go to 8 minutes. You may just need five, depending on how high powered your air fryers. And I'm hoping to bring you a wonderful extra sweet kale juice. So today, instead of having your sugary can of soda, and I like soda too, so I'm not telling you to eliminate that. Remember, we're watching that deprivation. But at the end of the day, after all of that real, real heavy Thanksgiving meal, maybe do an extra sweet, sugar-free kale and broccoli juice. When you put in the sugar-free syrup that you use in coffee, it literally, with ice, it literally tastes like ice cream. And as I said before, prove the old lady wrong. Get your blender out, or your Ninja, or whatever. Put your washed kale, your broccoli, and your the syrup, the sugar-free syrup of your choice. Cheesecake, caramel, ice cream. Well, they have so many varieties and flavors within the sugary syrups, as long as they're sugar free. Pour you in maybe about 3 or 4 tablespoons, or just literally pour it to your choice, but be reasonable. But it really doesn't matter, because it's sugar free. Blend it for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to give you the tangible copy of the recipe, hopefully today. But just try to implement a few things that not only will hopefully, as time progresses, help you with your cravings and your calories, and just more importantly, make you feel just a little bit better. Okay, humanity, you know how I always end it, because I'm going to try to get you about 4 or 5 more tangible recipes. And once again, I do apologize that I have to do it this way. I still I'm still having trouble with this technology, trying to figure it out. How would I put just have two PDFs and put it all, condense it to put it all in one PDF. So I'm going to go and get it and bring it back to you. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.